Welcome to Rotor Riot. Today we're doing another community spotlight episode. I want to start today's episode off with a quick announcement / introduction. I want to announce the newest official Rotor Riot pilot, CaptainVanover. Alex, you probably are familiar with Alex. He's been on a ton of our episodes, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of him. He is a multi-GP champion. He's going to be a DRL racer for the 2019 season, and he's an amazing freestyle and cinematography pilot. So we're psyched to have you.
Well, thanks, Drew. I'm psyched to be here.
Not to build your ego up.
No,
you're pretty good at flying.
And I'm really excited to be here. A lot of people have been asking for racing content on the show, and that's why I'm hoping to bring more to this, and not necessarily just like racing videos or that type of content. Mm-hmm. We're looking at instructional videos as well as informative videos that you guys are going to want to watch. And
That's one of the best things. Alex is really passionate about sharing FPV, helping people learn to fly, helping people get over some of the barriers to entry, and just sharing that inspiring passion. One of the first things when we were talking about bringing Alex on, he said, "Oh, I want to do a community spotlight," which I thought was amazing because the whole spirit of this episode is getting to share other people's flying, getting to shine some light on them, introduce you guys to some awesome pilots you haven't heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
And you picked out, I think, almost all these clips today.
Yeah, I looked at all the clips that were submitted on Facebook. Thank you so much to every single person who submitted a clip. There were a lot of submissions, a lot more than I thought there were going to be, so thank you guys for that. I watched every single one, and I wanted, the clips that I picked are from pilots who are mainly not the most well-known pilots. There were a lot of great clips, some submitted from well-known pilots, but I wanted to pick the best clips from a certain topic of genre that I go ahead and listed, as well as a few others that you and I kind of looked at and discussed.
Yeah, I had to get some in there.
Right, of course, and they were good. We have a great list of videos to show you guys, and I'm really excited to feature some of these pilots because some of them you've probably never heard of before.
Nice.
And they're really, really good.
All right, so let me get out of your way, and let's get right to it.
So the first category we're going to be going over is location. These are some epic locations that I really enjoyed looking at. Gab707, he's actually a pretty well-known pilot, but he did a location here recently. He's flying and he's just cruising over these cliffs, and he goes through this gap, and you're kind of thinking, oh, is he going to go through or not? And then he ends up going through. It's just beautiful. I mean, if he even tapped the side of one of these cliffs, he's going to crash the squad and everything. What I like about this video so much, he's keeping it very dynamic with the shots. The cuts are about 20 seconds apart, so you're always looking at a fresh cut, and he's just doing a really, really good job showing off this mountain-covered location. Next one's going to be Trinco. He has just under 3,000 subscribers. This was another really cool video. He called this Volcanic City. I've never gotten to fly somewhere like a volcano, and apparently he lost his quad here too. But it's literally so cool. Like, you think he's flying in clouds, then you realize it's literally like not the ash, but like I guess the gas is emitting from the volcano. You can see like where all the lava cooled down and everything. I mean, like, this is awesome. We don't get to fly volcanoes like this all the time, and this isn't, I don't think this is Hawaii either. I think this is somewhere in maybe like Indonesia or somewhere along the Ring of Fire. This is a really, really cool video. You guys should definitely take a look at this one. Final one for location is Kola. I saw this one myself, but Chad Kapper actually recommended this one to me. It's early morning or late evening, and it's just beautiful. I love the song choice as well. This video only has 600 views, and it makes no sense to me because when I look at something like this, I think of like Gab707 or Jed or one of these other really well-known guys, or Johnny. This clip he's playing right here is in reverse, and he's showing a really good job. Oh, he comes across these cliff ridges, and you just don't see it coming because the clip's in reverse. And he is hugging the cliff ridge as best as he can. You think every now and then he's gonna clip one of these rocks. You guys haven't checked this video out, you need to look at this one down below. This is definitely one of my all-time favorite long-range / location videos I've ever seen. It's just beautiful flying. I love watching this video. All right, now we're gonna move to our next topic, which is the under 1,000 subscribers club. We featured this in the past. The first one we're gonna shout out is Shotgun FPV. Shotgun is from Wisconsin, I believe. I think I've met this guy before. He's representing Team Heli Nation. I've actually flown this spot before in Wisconsin, and he's just going slowly up these windmills and just all around him. The windmills aren't turning or anything. There's no wind whatsoever. Beautiful job. The light is just shining really strong on one side of the windmill and is completely like shadowed on the other, and he's doing a really good job of showing that. This is a great video. Dan Moffett, 235 subscribers. It looks like he's about to hit this motorcycle, and I mean, he comes within an inch of this tire. I gotta watch it again. This is such a good clip. Just perfect timing with the bicycle, and then he plays it back in reverse. It is in the area he's flying. This is a beautiful video. It's called Red Rock. It's just really awesome, so go give him a shout out. This is a good video from Menga FPV. So the first part of this video, I love it when these guys do like a little bit of B-roll montage, and if I'm not mistaken, he's actually really good friends with J True, Blackbird FPV, Finicky. He has a very juicy style, and the colors in this video are really interesting. He's color graded it differently than most videos. If you guys kind of like that juicy flying style, those nice crispy cuts, you're gonna really love this video. Next one is gonna be Vandal FPV. So immediately, the very beginning of this video, this is in the Ozark Mountains. He's doing an inverted orbit on this super tall bridge, like the very first part of the video. Talk about getting someone's attention. And now he's showing off the location. The Ozark Mountains are so beautiful if you've never been before. He's flying down this creek and now he's speeding up the video, going up to the ridge. He's doing a nice panorama shot, trying to show you guys the location. I almost featured this one under locations, but I wanted to mention him under that 1K club because he's only got 200 subscribers. Good job getting my attention literally the first 5 seconds of the video. The last one in the under 1K club is actually more of a trick tutorial from Stabby FPV. And she is talking about a trick, the Stabby flip. I wasn't really sure exactly what this was, but I was kind of curious to listen to her and what she had to talk about. She does a really good job overlaying her stick cam, and she's also talking about what she's doing as well. Most trick tutorials guys don't really do enough of each, so they're not really describing very well what they're doing, or they're not showing their sticks, so you kind of just have to take their word on it. But actually getting to hear her talk about what she's doing, what she's thinking in her mind, as well as showing her movements on the sticks, and then obviously having the FPV footage is really, really cool. And she has some other really great videos on her YouTube channel, so go check her out, Stabby FPV. So the next category we're going to move on to is flow, and it's a really good time, since we're moving on to the category of flow, to bring up today's giveaway in this community spotlight, which is going to be a Rotor Riot freestyle flow frame. We're going to be giving it away to one of the people in our community spotlight, so be sure to watch till the end of the video to find out who gets that. It's our newest Rotor Riot frame. It's really, really applicable. You can configure it multiple different ways with the slam deck, so you can build it however you want, depending on what configuration suits you best. And if you guys have never seen it or have no idea what I'm even talking about, link in the description down below. We're going to start with B-Rad FPV. It's got a really good location, tall pine trees. Does like a reverse Immelman. It's a really, really interesting trick. Immediately flows straight into a Matty flip. I love that he's keeping it. Looks like he may be on some type of racetrack as well. So it's like this pine tree forest section, but it looks like there's some race gates. Really, really nice flow to this video. Next one I want to talk about is Formula FPV. 84 subscribers, one of the lower subscriber counts. Now I was going to mention him in the under 1,000 subscribers club, but the flow that he has is really, really good. So he does a split S trick here in this clip. He's immediately moving on to the next trick, so he's going over this tree. Now he's diving back down, and he dives. This is like the best part of the video right here. He comes over this tree, and then he swings backwards right above the ground. You think he's gonna hit the ground when he comes back down. And he's doing a really, really good job at going from one element to the next. Now he's in a tree section in this park. He's going from one tree, going up, coming back down, and when he comes back down, when he moves on to the next tree, he's doing some type of roll or some type of flip or something in between. He's got some really, really good flow. 84 subscribers. It makes no sense to me. The next guy I want to show off is Ironic GT FPV. First off, I am not a bando type flying person, but videos like this make me really, really want to fly bandos. I think Drew actually showed me this one. He's just going from one wall to the next, and it's a really clean bando, but just a really, really good one as well. And he's doing such a good job. No music or anything, just prop noise. This is really cool. He dives down. He's diving down into this tunnel almost, and you don't see the tunnel coming, so it's like he's just diving straight into the ground when he does it, and you're like, oh, he's just like crashing his drone or something. No, he's like diving into this tunnel. This is a great video. Link in the description. The next category we want to go over is CINE. So a CINE is a type of drone. It's got these ducted fans. Basically, the props can't hurt anyone. It's basically where you put an HD camera on something that looks like a tiny whoop. So this first guy, Matt Youngs, this is a really cool location. I'm not exactly sure. It's almost like he's flying in some ruins or something. But he's doing a really good job. Now he's flying in like a forest. Part of the way to tell it's something like a CINE. Obviously he says it's a CINE, but it's very, very slow clips. The camera angle on the GoPro is almost dead flat, if not flash. This is like a whole nother perspective of drone flying that we're not used to. We're used to seeing like freestyle type videos, and this is just a whole nother type of video. Then Who FPV. Maybe you don't know who FPV is, and he's actually flying in a laundromat. Like it's crazy. Like at first you don't know exactly what's going on, and then you're like, wait a second, is he in a laundromat? And it literally looks like it's someone with a camera on a tripod walking through here. But then you look at some of the clips that he's getting, and you're like, there's no way. He's literally flying a drone. There's a guy just walking, like doing his own business, like doesn't even care that there's a drone there. And obviously it's probably staged, but like it's just really cool. It's like shaking the guy's hand. And these guys did a really, really good. It's so hard to stage CINE videos like this because you have this loud drone right there, and you're trying to basically be actors, and these guys are doing such a good job. I guess this is a promo for some laundromat, and if it isn't, then it should be, because this guy is really, really good. Final CINE video guy, J-True FPV. Now, J-True is really well known for his freestyle videos. You should definitely check out some of his videos on his YouTube channel. And I didn't know that he was venturing at all into the CINE category of stuff. He's flying around this tree, and it's like the leaves or whatever are really wide on. It's such a beautiful video. He's literally flying in between these branches too. And you can see like he must have hit something in the tree, and all of a sudden all these leaves or whatever start raining down. It's so beautiful. So go check out J-True FPV. If you haven't heard of him before, he's a really good freestyle pilot, and he's also apparently a really good CINE pilot. So now we're going to move on to one of my favorite categories, which is the killer edit. We're going to look at this first one, George FPV, and he is chasing drift cars. And I know we've seen a lot of videos of drift cars recently, but this is rivaling some of Johnny's stuff, if I'm being honest. This guy's got 1,000 subscribers. I saw this video and I was freaking out about this. Like, the timing on all these clips is just really good. He's keeping so butter smooth at the same time. This quad is so well tuned, locked in. His flying on the sticks is so good this entire time. You think he's using Real Steady or Hyper Smooth or something, and there's no stabilization whatsoever in this. He's just doing such a good job keeping up with these cars. This is one of the best drift car videos I've seen. Just one of the best FPV related videos I've seen in a long time. Go give him a shout out. This next guy is Ranbrand FPV. He's got 500 subscribers, but the lighting is so beautiful. He goes up real high, about 400 feet, shows off the location. Then he immediately clips back down. He's flying along this beach side, and the colors and everything are so good. That's the biggest thing that stood out for me in this video, is the colors and everything are so beautiful in this video. And if you guys didn't know, Ranbrand actually designs his own frames. He's a young kid, 16 years old, I think, maybe 17. Awesome stuff, so go check him out. He needs a lot more subscribers. WKFPV, 162 subscribers. This is kind of like hitting check marks on a lot of categories, and I felt like it should just fall under killer edit. It pops up above this road through this forest, does a dive back down. Really good job just showing off a few different locations in a 2-minute video. Does a Matty flip over these trees, does a little bit of a crash. And I've always wanted to get good at these inverted orbits, and he does such a good job rolling into these inverted orbits, and then absolutely amazing. 10 out of 10 flying. It says first time flying with a 60-ish degree camera tilt. If that's his first time trying that and doing these tricks, this is a guy you guys gotta look out for. WK_FPV. So the next guy I want to show you guys is Finky FPV. You've probably seen some of his videos before. He's chasing this skateboard guy. Guy kicks up the skateboard. I'm not sure what he's filming this with. It must be a CineWhoop or something, but he's getting so close to this guy. And you have no... I mean, I watched this and I'm like, there's no way that's a drone. But then you look at the shots and the timing, the guy's kicking the skateboard up above the drone, and like, then the best part of this video, that's the most iconic part, is where the skateboarder guy like catches the drone, picks it up, looks at it like, that's cool, and like releases it. So I think he might be using Real Steady or something, but regardless, this is one of the coolest FPV videos I've seen. Keeping it dynamic and working with people like this guy. This guy in the skateboard's really talented as well. Like, I think he's even worth mentioning, because like he's so good. It's like, oh my gosh. 11 out of 10. Really good video from Finky FPV. All right, next category, we got 2 videos, is the micro category. The first video is from Little Wing FPV. This is a really cool video. He's like flying through this excavator or whatever on the top of this building. It looks like they're starting to tear this building down too. So right at the start, you can see dirt and like the dust falling off of this building. He's flying with a micro quad, but the editing is so good. And obviously it's DVR footage, so it's not like your typical HD footage, but it's really cool. And it just goes to show you don't need a 5-inch quad with this $400 GoPro to make awesome videos. Go watch this video. It's well worth your time. And now this other guy you guys have probably seen before in a community spotlight, but this video in particular was very much worth mentioning because was risking his life to make this video. And this guy's name is Wes Davis. He's from Texas. This was what he called his audition for the next Trick Shots episode. I hate to admit it, but he kind of one-upped us. He's doing flips over himself with a roll on the top. He's such a talented pilot on top of that. He's trying to take the bar up a notch, as much as, you know, I hate to admit it. The next category is one that I am personally so passionate about, and that is racing. Yes, there's racing. We got 3 racing videos that I want to feature. This first video is from Engineer FPV. He just recently won the 2019 Collegiate Multi-GP Championship. And this is a really cool racing video because most of the racing videos you see are like DVR videos, so like that grainy DVR, which in some cases looks good. But this video is HD, and what I love about it, it's not jerky, and by that I mean he's not making unnecessary movements on the stick. He's keeping very smooth, and he's going like really fast. I raced this guy at Nationals, and he tried to give me a pretty good run for my money. I mean, he's He's so fast. I swear it's like the GoPro's not even there for this guy. He's just flying this quad as fast as he physically can. I can tell you this, I do not like racing with the GoPro. The drag, the weight, it just doesn't feel right. And he's just making it look, and at the end of the video, the battery just dies, just disarms the quad, tumbles it all across the ground. This next guy is Powellos FPV, Powell. Starts off the video with some freestyle, which is really, really cool because, you know, people love freestyle. But the best part of the video is, of course, the actual racing. Now, he's practicing for an up-and-coming FAI race in Korea. A really, really fast racing pilot. Definitely someone who I'm going to be watching out for. Starts off the racing segment. Jacob's ladder is just insanely fast. You watch this video, and the first time I watched one of his videos, I'm like, oh, that's Min-Chan Kim. And I'm like, no, it's not Min-Chan. It's slightly different style than Min-Chan. But if you've ever seen Min-Chan race, or like Heads Up FPV race, it's so incredibly fast like these guys. And this is a new up-and-coming racing pilot. Like, I have not heard about this guy for very long, and it's kind of scary watching this guy. So go check him out, Powellos FPV. The final racing guy I want to show you is, of course, Min-Chan Kim. And I know Min-Chan's gotten a lot of love in the past, and most of you guys know who Min-Chan FPV is. But if you don't know, Min-Chan is 15 years old. He's from South Korea. He is probably the fastest drone racing pilot in the world. He's got the reputation to back it up.
He's faster than you? No way.
He does these backwards tricks, and I know he's trying to steal them from me because Min-Chan and I have this reputation of trying to one-up the other person, but it's so good. It's so worth mentioning. The whole first part of the video is freestyle, and you watch him do these Jacob's ladders, which is the spirals where you go down, and I've never in my entire life seen someone do a Jacob's ladder like this. It is so close to the pole. The entry and everything, he never sways more than 3 inches away from the pole the entire time. Like, it's not even funny. If there was a course that was only set up with Jacob's ladders, like, it wouldn't even be fair. Every time I watch one of Min-Chan's videos, it's just incredible, and getting to watch him in person is even better. Go check him out. The final category is special mentions. This was a little bit of everything that I wanted to put in here. And the first guy I want to show off is Mad Props. This is a simulator video. I didn't even really know where to categorize this. He starts lining it up. You can feel the excitement. He's getting ready to do this dive, and you think maybe he's gonna dive it, you know, like the normal way, which would be incredibly impressive. And at the last second, pops it up. And as he's diving backwards, he's literally like rolling it to keep, like, tell, you know, Cricket FPV, because he was the one who kind of started these backwards dive tricks. Like, you got some people coming for you. I mean, really caught my attention and made me watch it multiple times. It's Miss Creature. She's just kind of showing off her quad, and she's just flying around all these trees. And I'm a sucker for tall pine trees or thick trees that you get up in like the Cascadian Northwest. It is really beautiful flying. She's going up and down these trees. It's a little bit of a different video format as well. She does this like backwards Maddie, like through these trees, and it's like kind of makes me want to experiment with some trees when I get the chance to go fly next time. And she's really involved in the community, so go check her out, Miss Creature. Russell FPV. This is one of them that was shown to me by Drew. It's called Dive into the Rainbow. I don't even know what it is. It's like a fountain, and I mean, it's shooting water really high into the air. Like, I've never seen a fountain shoot water this high into the air besides like a geyser or something. He goes over the top of it, slow motions. You can see the water, and there's rainbows like everywhere in this video. Like, it is so incredibly awesome. He's doing a great job also showing the landscape and the location around this lake as well, and it's just so beautiful. There's rainbows everywhere. Hey, I've never seen anyone fly around water in this kind of way. This is such a cool video, so definitely go check him out. The final person that I want to mention, his name is Krobel FPV. Now, Krobel FPV is under 1,000 subscribers. He's cruising down. He does this yaw spin backflip. The lighting is beautiful, and I actually, funny enough, I reached out to him on Facebook and asked in a public comment what his GoPro settings were, and he sent me like this long message back, like screenshots of all of his GoPro settings and everything. It was the best response I've ever seen from a pilot in terms of asking a question. He went over the top to make sure he could be helpful, and these cuts are so well timed and so beautiful. I can watch his videos all the way to the end every single time and hit replay. It's so good. And his freestyle, his flying is just so locked in and precise. Please go check him out. Big shout out to Krobel FPV. Alright guys, so that covers our community spotlight for the month of May. I just want to first off say thank you guys for submitting all your videos. We looked at all these videos. They were so good, and please keep submitting your videos. We're going to try and feature different pilots every single month, and I want to go in and talk about who's going to be winning the Rotor Riot Flow Frame. And the winner is going to go to Formula FPV. Congratulations, Formula FPV, for winning the Rotor Riot Flow Frame. You're going to have a good time with that frame, and hopefully your flow is just going to get even better with the floor frame. So guys, thank you so much for watching this community spotlight of Rotor Riot. Keep making awesome, great content, and let us know down below which video you thought was your favorite and why, and we're gonna be curious to see what you guys think. I loved all the videos. I couldn't really pick a favorite one out of all of them. There were some that were really, really good. Hopefully you guys got to find out about some new pilots that you never heard of and check out some new channels and show some people some love in this community. So thank you guys so much for watching this community spotlight. Be sure to check out our store, link in the description. Hit that bell to know when we post videos. Subscribe, of course, so you can see more awesome content and more of me now on the show. Wow, that's gonna come across the wrong way. Cut.